Forever Pay Squad, we are back, and in this video I'll be talking about how to use technical analysis. So you already know how it goes. Run my intro. Hey friends and new traders, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Matt and I teach day traders just like you how to become profitable by teaching different tips and strategies. With that being said, let's get into this video. Technical analysis is pretty much how we break down the charts using different ideologies. Pretty much we got like market structure. I have all these videos in my channel, so you could actually go and watch these videos if you haven't. But so we have market structure, so we got high, low, higher high, higher low type of thing. And in the opposite direction, it'll just be the opposite. So yeah, when the market is moving downwards, we got higher low, lower low, higher low, and lower low, so on and so forth. And pretty much to know directional bias is another thing. So we have market structure, which gives us directional bias. So once we see market structure broken, we have a shift in directional bias. And directional bias is pretty much which way the market is currently moving or trending. So we have range, which could be moving in a range, which is sideways consolidation. We also have the trend. Is it moving in the trend? Don't go against the trend. The trend is your friend. These are things that you will hear once you start studying, trying to get into Forex. So, or trading overall. It's the same concept over different things like the stock market. So we got market structure and we got like the market condition, which is it trading in a range or is it trending? And we also have directional bias. Like I said, directional bias has the market broken market structure. So a shift in market structure, which I kind of already did. So we have lower lows, lower highs type of thing going on, and then we broke this lower high, so that would be a shift in market structure. So now we could say the market is gonna move upwards. The market would be in an uptrend now. It was in a downtrend, now it's in an uptrend because we had the broke on market structure. And the next thing you want to know for technical analysis is where to actually get in on a trade. So we have a simple tool called the Fibonacci. Fibonacci has been around for many years. You could do a whole Google search on it, on Fibonacci, and you could see that it's in everything that you could think of. So Fibonacci, we pull out a Fibonacci and you have retracement levels to where the market will pull back to. So pretty much we're looking for one of these levels to get hit. Either the 78, the 61, the 50, or the 38 Fibonacci levels. So that's how we look to enter a trade. That's what we use to look to enter a trade once we have the market condition, the directional bias, and the direction of the market. We look to where to enter the trade. Once we know where we want to enter the trade, we look for something now called confluences. Confluences is pretty much reasons to why we would be looking to enter the trade at this specific point. So for this example, I'll give you a quick example. The confluences I see here to enter this trade, because another thing, we look to enter on a pullback. So See the market was trending down, we're obviously going to look for a pullback, some type of pullback to enter the trade. So on the pullback, using the Fibonacci, we pull out our Fibonacci tool, which is right here, and we use TradingView because it is the industry standard and just a clean, crisp layout to use when trading the forex market. So quick confluences, which are, so we have the moving average as well. Moving average is another technical tool we use to help us with directional bias. So we have the moving average, confluence number 1. We have the previous trend line, which it tapped into, confluence number 2. We have market structure, or support and resistance. Support and resistance is another thing we use in technical analysis. I do have videos on that as well on this channel. You could check it out. So we have previous resistance right here. So let me just give you a quick spiel on what support and resistance is. Support is where the market hits the floor and bounces off. Resistance is when it hits the ceiling and can't go past the ceiling and bounces off, goes back down in the opposite direction. So we have resistance right here. So confluence number 1, once again, we have the moving average. Confluence number 2, we have the previous trend line, a retest of the trend line. Confluence number 3, we have resistance. So those are 3 confluences, and all you need really is 3 confluences to enter the trade. So then we will enter the trade somewhere around here. Obviously, you could break it down more on a different time frame. We also have time frames as well. So this would be monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, and 1 minute. So to get a better entry or better risk to reward, I'll go into risk to reward in a second. You'll want to look at to enter on one of these smaller time frames. So you could have entered pretty much basically off this candle right here on the 1 hour time frame or lower time frame. You could look for an entry. And risk to reward, we could pull our risk to reward tool. So risk to reward is pretty much what you're willing to lose, because there is always risk in this, to what you want to gain. So perfect risk to reward is always 1 to 2, not 1 to 1, 1 to 2, and better. So 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5. So as you can see, we have the Fibonacci extension levels as well. So that's where you look to exit your trade once it hits one of these extension levels, the -27 and the -61 extension levels. So as you can see, it hit the -61 extension level to the T, and our risk to reward is pretty solid. You could say that is 1 to 4, go to 30 pip stop loss. I'm not going into what are pips. Quick Google search will tell you what are pips and the whole breakdown of how to use pips, the standards, mini, micro lots that you could use to enter trades with. So that is pretty much forex trading in a nutshell. We also do have, that was technical analysis. We also do have fundamental analysis. So if you found this video insightful, please like, share the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel. And please hit the notification button so you can get more videos the exact minute I drop it. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of y'all day. I am out. Peace.